ecom, personal life, everything else, Q&A. Here we go. So in today's video, we'll be going over some questions that you guys publicly submitted on the social media platforms. So let's go over them right now. Number one is, did you come from a wealthy background? Good question. So no, my parents are immigrants. They both were immigrants, so they basically started from in debt all the way till where they are now. Now they're still working, and the goals are to eventually retire them in a couple years. But I did not come from a wealthy background, but I would not say that I was in the trenches like some other people where they had to literally work or survive just so they have food on their plate. So I would not say I was in the trenches, but I would say pretty much low middle class. So with that being said, next question, did you ever go to college/uni? Would you recommend it, or can ecom suffice? So I did go to college, and it was when I was 19 for 1 month for a software engineering degree. Would I recommend it? No, because ultimately I ended up dropping out 1 month later. And the reason why I decided is business was kind of picking up. At the same time, I knew in the back of my head that that was the right move to make. And if I was going to drop out, it may as well be in 1 month in versus a year in, or two years in, or 3 years in, because at some point you're wasting the tuition costs. I was going to pay for college myself all out of pocket, so it was saving me money, but also all the time, headache, just having to learn the material that the college was teaching, like liberal arts, whatever that even means. It's just a lot of nonsense classes that just waste your time, waste your money. And I would rather be learning by building businesses, solving problems, creating solutions, or not building problems, fixing problems by providing a solution. So question number 3 is, how long did it take for you to learn everything? So I'm assuming this is like related to e-commerce or high-tech e-com. So it took me like a year, maybe even a little bit longer than that, to fully understand the business model and like know the ins and outs of everything. Made a lot of mistakes early on in my journey. So yeah, it took me a year, maybe a year and a half. But at the same time, I did not have any, there was nothing in terms of like information back when I started compared to what there is today. So it's a lot easier to get started, but at the same time, there's definitely more competition. But I wouldn't say you should be scared about competition, because the how I view competition is like the best people in business will win no matter what, regardless of whatever competition comes their way. And if you're a person that's going to do your 100% best in that business, you will absolutely wipe the floor compared to anyone else that starts in business, just because they're probably going to be putting in half decent effort. So next question is going to be, hey Trevor, I noticed increased traffic because of bots. How can I prevent this best? So increased traffic because of bots. So bots are pretty normal. So there are good bots and bad bots. Good bots basically crawl your website to make sure your pages are valid, there's no errors, no 404s. So you can't really prevent that. Actually, in terms of the traffic on the internet, there is more bots than actually humans, which is, when the first time I found out about that, that was pretty surprising. So there's more bots than the actual humans. How can you prevent it? You really can't. With the good bots, you shouldn't really worry about it. The bad bots were maybe your competitors, like click farms. The best way to do that is, you can have like an IP blocker to block any specific IPs. Some tools, I use a tool called Lucky Orange, where you can kind of see like who are on your website and you can block it. But at the same time, I don't really pay too much attention to this, because it's not really worth my time to kind of pay attention to this. If it's really just messing up some components of your business, then I would just talk to, find some resources that can kind of help you with that. But I never really faced an issue where bots really caused, anything annoying with the business. So Besides that, are you looking for an email SMS agent marketing agency? I think someone just put this trying to pitch their service. Nope, not looking for that. How long would it take to do 30K a month profit with high ticket dropshipping? So it really depends. I would say realistically 2 years, maybe 3 years, depending on the. Obviously, if you pick something where it's a very untapped niche and you get in with good suppliers, you can get moving a lot faster. If you already built a business before, then getting a 30K a month profit will be a lot quicker. But to your complete first time doing it, 2 to 3 years is like pretty realistic. And 30K a month profit is nothing to sneeze at. That's like 360K a year profit. So not too shabby. Obviously, you would have to pay taxes, but everyone pays taxes. So number 7 in terms of question: do you invest in crypto? No, yes, I do, but not at the moment. So I used to invest in crypto before I did a lot of the ecom stuff. I lost quite a bit of money. At the end of the day, I don't know the actual dollar amount that I lost, but it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth because of the the losses in crypto. I kind of invested in the big coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then some other altcoins. But I also had a lot of Bitcoin miners. So back before I like posted ecom videos, I was posting crypto videos of me buying like different crypto miners, and I was investing in all these projects. A lot of them are like dead nowadays. A few of them are still alive that I still have, but essentially either I made money with them and now they're not making money and I got my money back, or I got in late with the project and now I'm just stuck with a brick essentially, which is unfortunately a lot of the crypto miners I bought. Not gonna really tell names because I'm not really into the crypto anymore, but yeah. How did you find out about high ticket dropshipping? So good question. So I found out about high ticket dropshipping from a podcast. Someone was interviewing like, is online business legit, or I think it was from a video. I don't know if I should reveal his name or not, but I'll just not reveal it for privacy reasons. But I found his video was talking about like uh, reviews with other people's like products, info products, and things like that. So I found a review about two guys that talked about high ticket dropshipping, and I kind of like the idea because I already did dropshipping, but low ticket dropshipping where I was selling products from eBay, and the biggest problem that I faced was fulfillment, and high ticket dropshipping essentially solved that fulfillment process because you're partnering up with high end suppliers versus eBay, AliExpress, seeded dropshipping, AutoDS. Those are like not actual suppliers. They are what is called aggregators, where they're essentially partnering up with the manufacturers and they're marking up the price for you, the retailer, to sell them. So you're not actually connecting directly with the manufacturer. Compared to high ticket dropshipping, you're getting a direct relationship with the brand. So how did I find out about it? It was from a podcast back in 2021, and eventually, yeah, started the business late 2021. What's your goals for the next 5 years? So my goals for the next 5 years are: number 1, retire my parents; number 2, help as many people that I can, along with my business partner. I know that's his goal as well, to help as many people kind of escape the matrix. I'm not too knowledgeable in terms of like the matrix and like all the Andrew Tate stuff, if you guys even are, but my goals are definitely help as many people, build an actual business that they can rely on for income, retire my parents, and then at some point, achieve financial independence where I don't have to always be working if I don't want to. That's the goal. Nothing crazy. I don't really care about like fancy mansions and Lamborghinis. I would like to have one at some point just to fulfill that childhood dream, but at some point it's really, materialistic things aren't really my thing. So would you still pick dropshipping as a business model if you had to restart from zero? And truthfully, yes, just because if I had complete zero knowledge, had $0, I would still pick dropshipping just because it's a low barrier entry business relatively. High ticket has a higher barrier entry, but that is a good thing. I would pick the business model because you learn so many skills that are directly applicable to many other parts of business and your life. For example, marketing. The Google ad skills that I learned in high ticket dropshipping, I was able to help a friend of mine that runs real estate lead generation campaigns. I was able to help him run those. I was able to set up some campaigns for a local business, for a restaurant. I was able to also set one up for the coaching business. So that marketing skill was applicable. The email marketing skill, like how to write the actual email copy, how to build a team, how to build a website. All those skills are directly applicable to every single business that I will run in the future, no matter what. So even if I don't run a dropshipping business, those skills are super applicable, and I wouldn't pick any other business because of the fact that you learn so many skills. It's also with high ticket dropshipping specifically, it is a business model where I truly believe that it's the best one for absolute beginners new to business because you learn those skills, but also the risk is actually pretty low compared to low ticket dropshipping. You could say like some high ticket products are high risk because of the fact that if you get a return from a customer, but from doing this for over 3 years, I had less returns from my high ticket dropshipping business compared to my low ticket dropshipping business. I don't know the exact percentage, but I think I only had like 4 or less returns lifetime across every single store, which is very, very low. So compared to my low ticket dropshipping business that I ran for about 6 months, I had like 10 returns. So returns are lower, so that indicates less risk. I also was profitable in my first 2 weeks running ads with my first high ticket dropshipping store. And with my low ticket dropshipping store, I was scrambling to become profitable. Eventually was, but I can only say I was profitable because of Google ads. Otherwise I would not have been profitable. So yes, absolutely I would put dropshipping as a business model if I had to restart from zero. It's a great business model. I would recommend it. I've been recommending it to anyone, like friends, family that want a business or just want to start online business. I've been recommending them high ticket dropshipping. I've been recommending them my free 7 to 9 hour free course that I have on the YouTube channel and the school community, because ultimately you can get pretty far with the course. And with that being said, that kind of wraps it up. If you want to work with my team and we will work together to build your store to 10K a month profit guaranteed or your money back. There's a link down below to apply for coaching. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. Hope you guys took away value from this. I know it was kind of like a more about me question versus you guys, but I would like to provide as much value that I can. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below, and until next time.